They said technology will make us more productive and will be a time saver, and because of this we'll be able to create more content. But I don't know about you, but that's kind of having the opposite effect on me, because I don't know if I'm as productive as I once was. Yes, it's saving me time, but I end up filling that time with other stuff. And what I'm filling the time up with, due to the technology, seems to be more content, which is great. But over the years, I'm finding that content is becoming longer and longer and longer. Blog posts are like dissertations now. I remember when YouTube, you could only upload 10 minutes to a video. And now I see videos there that are 3 hours. And even listening to podcasts, some podcasts are as long as films. And I'll be honest, I just don't have the time to consume all this content anymore. I want to listen, I want to watch, I want to read, but I just don't have the time to do it. And what I've realized is that our biggest asset now is not the technology, it's our actual time. That is what people are fighting for. Most of the time, if you're frustrated with something, it's usually connected to do with the time that you're wasting. We are inundated with digital content. So what have I decided to do? Yep, I've decided to create more content. But, I will respect your time. Now, for years, I've been asked to put more content online regarding either building a business today using digital, making money online, or how can you use digital to help build your career path if you decided to go the corporate route. So because of this, I've put those 3 needs together, and I'm going to use this piece of content, whether it be a podcast or video. I'm not sure what to do with it just yet. I'll be showing people how to do that. I will show you how you can use what is available to you right now so you can achieve X, Y, or Z. And whatever that is up to you. But if you don't know, again, hopefully I can give you ideas. If you do know, hopefully I can give you information or insights or tips or tricks on how you can do it a lot faster and a lot more efficient. Now, as I said, I'm really focusing on 3 areas. How you can build a business using digital marketing to achieve that. How you can build a business online or make money purely online. Or how you can build a career path using digital. Now, the reason why I'm focusing on those 3 things, as I said before, is that it's probably the 3 things I've done consistently over the last 16 years. I've only ever worked in digital from when I graduated university till now. I've only worked in this digital space. So to be honest, it's all I know. And fortunately, over the last 16 years, we've seen an increase and it seems to be on the demand. But I will talk about who I am if you don't know me, and my career path, etc. I'll talk about that in another episode. But the most important thing for me goes back to what I said right at the beginning, which is to respect your time. So what I'll be doing is giving you bite-sized pieces of information that will not take you longer than 10 minutes to listen to or watch. So everything will be under 10 minutes or less. Some episodes might be 2 minutes, some might be 9 minutes and 59 seconds, but whatever it is, it will be 10 minutes or less. So it's enough time for you to digest the information, listen to it a couple of times if need be, and consume it, and ideally for you to take action. So a lot of what I'll be telling you about, a lot of what I'll be talking about is for you to go away and actually do and apply. So like when I do face-to-face training or online training, I always have some form of foundation to base the day, the week, the month, the year on. For this series, I'll be using 4 pillars or 4 foundation episodes, which I will be basing everything else on. Depending on how long I do this, maybe let's say I'm doing this in 5 years' time, even then I'll be hopefully relating it to these 4 things that I'll be talking about over the next 4 days. In no particular order, the first pillar will be about what I call the so what factor, i.e. why are you doing this in the first place? Because everything kind of goes down to that. Because if you want to use digital to make part-time money, then that will be different to if you want to do it as your career. So we'll be looking at that. Then I will be looking at, or the second pillar will be looking at, well, be giving you a strategy that I've used for myself and I've taught thousands of other people, which I call the TAN model, which is really looking at how you can pitch what you do, how you can drive traffic, how you can get people to take action on your pieces of content, how you can continue nurturing a relationship with them, and also how you can sell online. The third pillar is looking at what I call, the third pillar is looking at content and going beyond just creating content, but also getting that content to the relevant people and then getting them to take some form of action. And then the last pillar is who I am, i.e. why am I speaking to you, or why should you listen? What have I actually done in my career from when I graduated university to today? So that's going to be the pillar, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And I'll be uploading one new one every single day this week, but I will not be doing this every day. I'm not going to be putting out pieces of content every single day, purely from a time point of view. There's so much information that I can give you. I could, but purely from a time point of view, for me sitting down recording it, I'm not going to. Plus, I don't want to overwhelm you. I want you to have time to put in some of the information I'm going to give out. So ideally, I want to put this out once a week, but let's just see what happens. Now, the other thing I will be doing is I'll be recording my screen a lot. So rather than me just talking theory, sometimes I'll be jumping on and you can actually see my screen. So obviously I'm going to have to do videos, so that will be there. Sometimes it will be theory. Sometimes it will just be a fun story that I've picked up, but there will be a lesson. And sometimes I might even put my ugly mug on the screen so you can actually see me, hear me talk. Usually there'll be a whiteboard and I'll be drawing something, some form of framework for you to understand as well. But the key is every session there'll be something for you to take away and relate back to my ideal listener, who is someone who's either trying to grow their business, whether it's their main business, their small business, their side hustle, using online marketing, digital, whatever you want to call it, for people who want to use the internet to make money online, and then people who are trying to build a career path using digital to do that. So please feel free to find me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Andrew_Davis. That's Davis. Check out my website, thinkingoutsidetheblog.com. On there, you'll see I've got an actual course on there, so you can go there and you get an email course. Join my mailing list, because that'll probably be the first place I'll say a new episode's going to be out, unless you subscribe to my YouTube page, or if this is on Facebook, subscribe or like me on Facebook. I've not put together a Facebook brand page yet, but I will. So hopefully by the time you hear this, it's up there, and it will be facebook.com/thinkingoutsidetheblog, or it will be coming. So if you just join one of my others, I'll let people know. And yeah, that's it. Under 10 minutes. So I will see you tomorrow.